Hello. Today I am going to introduce you to a new knife that I just received. Okay? Take a look at that. Okay. I met this knife maker online. He is the owner of THL Knives, and he makes custom Hmong knives. And obviously you can see that he makes custom sheaths as well. So I am just going to review with you today this knife that I bought from THL Knives, and it's a standard style Hmong knife, but it is everything but standard, I would have to say. Okay, what you see here is a fairly special type of wood. This is called tiger maple, and THL Knives, the knife maker, he customizes a lot of his knives with specific types of wood, kind of different types of handles and inlays, things like that. But for this particular one, he came out with the knife in a tiger maple, and I like the knife a lot. I like the style of the knife, and so I decided to buy it from him. But you can see that the sheath here and the knife, it's pretty hard to take out. Why? Because there is actually a pin here. You can take a look at that. Goes all the way through. There's a pin here, and you have to remove that pin in order to take out the knife. You can see there's a groove right here, and that's where the pin goes. You can see it lines up perfectly to the hole, and that's what keeps the knife in the sheath. Very interesting style. Now, this knife is a standard Hmong knife. When I say standard, it might be standard for me, but if you've never seen a Hmong knife before, you might wonder why it's so big, or what makes it unique. And THL Knives customized a small etching here for me as well. It says 2DAO 2021. But the knife, the Hmong knife itself, the history is very unique. If you, let's say if you're a young Hmong man who is just getting married, and your father might give you a knife like this for you to start your life. And the wonderful thing is, with a knife like this, you can build a house, create a home for your family, protect your family. It's a very large knife for protection. You can create tools, you can, like I said, build a home, you can feed your wife, feed your children. A Hmong knife like this is used for many purposes, and we'll talk a little bit about those, or how to use a Hmong knife. It has very many uses. First of all, we'll talk about kind of the anatomy of the knife. You know, we've got the tip here. We've got a little bit of a sweet spot here for hacking. We've got a really long cutting edge right here. And then we call this like a little bit of the belly, okay? The belly of the knife here. Obviously, we've got a grip. Most Hmong knives are full tang all the way to the back, and they're fairly thick as well. And so we'll talk a little bit about, you know, how to use that. We'll start here, right on this, what I call the belly, okay? The belly of the Hmong knife is really used to shave, okay? To shave and peel. So if you want to peel like a fruit or something, or if you want to do some hard shaving of, you know, like a piece of wood, you kind of use the belly of the knife, okay? Now you can see here, THL Knives has a little bit of a finger groove here, but usually this handle lines up straight with the long cutting edge of the Hmong knife, and that's really used for table work. That table work, you know, you're standing right behind a table, that allows you to use a lot of that sweet spot cutting edge right there. But also this sweet spot of the Hmong knife is really good for chopping, okay? So chopping, and then this part is really good for slicing, and that slicing part here is another flatter part of the knife. And then the tip of the knife is really used for piercing. You know, if you want to pierce the throat of a pig or an animal, that's what you use it for. The back of the knife is really used to crack or to mash or to kind of break something, okay? So a lot of different uses around this Hmong knife. Even the side of the Hmong knife is used to flatten, okay? It's got a really broad side used to hammer or flatten things. And it's very, very well balanced. Hmong knife is usually very, very well balanced. Really well-centered balance for a lot of kind of like hacking machete work in the jungle, okay? So lots of different uses. This particular knife is, like I said, full tang. It's got this beautiful tiger maple and this tiger maple sheath. I think it's really wonderful. THL Knives does a really good job of really kind of making it all come together. That notch right there is really nice. I really like the lacquer. I think we're try to polish off some of those finger marks. But this pin is very unique, keeps everything together, and I think we're going to do some paracord work across the sheath as well to make sure that you have something to grip on. But other than that, it's a very, very, very nice knife. It's got a good weight and a good heft to it, and not only that, it looks absolutely beautiful. I'm probably not going to use this knife to hack through the jungle. It's probably going to be something that I will put away and really just cherish. But again, it's a wonderful knife. Kudos to THL Knives in Sheboygan, Wisconsin. You guys did a great job, and definitely will continue to buy knives from them. So there you go.